If you're running a SaaS company and you're thinking about hiring a PPC agency or maybe switching from the one that you're currently working with, this video is going to save you a lot of time. We went through over 100 SaaS PPC agencies and we've narrowed it down to 10 that are doing interesting work in the SaaS PPC space. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through each one, what they're good at, who they're best for, and what makes them different. So let's get on to it. First, some quick context on why SaaS PPC is its own category of agencies. When you're selling software on a subscription model, the economics are completely different from e-commerce or other lead gen plans. Your sales cycles are longer, sometimes 6 to even 18 months. You've got buying committees, you've got individual buyers, and your real metric is not just cost per lead, it's also lifetime value relative to what you pay to acquire the customer. So if your PPC agency is just optimizing for clicks or even just MQLs, they're probably solving the wrong problem. You need someone who understands pipeline, attribution, and how paid fits into a longer buyer journey. And that's exactly the lens that we've also used to evaluate these agencies. We built a 5-part scoring framework. 30% of the weight went to revenue attribution. Can they connect ad spend to close deals? 25% weightage went for channel depth across Google, LinkedIn, but also Meta, Bing, and other niche platforms. The next criteria was client reviews and retention signals. Even though a lot of them had great ratings, we went inside and read the reviews and saw how those ratings are actually reflected in specific reviews. 15% of the evaluation was for attribution infrastructure. Do they integrate with your CRM and stuff like that? And finally, we also took a look at their proprietary tools or methodology. With that context, let's jump into the list now. TripleDart. We run paid acquisition across Google, LinkedIn, Meta, Bing, and other channels, and we take full ownership of pipeline and revenue outcomes. What makes TripleDart's practice different is the AI workflows. We have workflows that run 24/7, handling real-time budget allocation, anomaly detection on conversion rates, creative performance prediction before we launch anything. And these are agents that make our process more efficient and also error-free at the same time. Paid programs also don't operate in a silo like many agencies. Every campaign syncs with your SEO, your content, and your RevOps. So attribution modeling, CRM data, organic insights, all of this feed into the paid strategy. We've managed over $150 million in ad spend across more than 250 B2B SaaS company. Our pricing range is somewhere around $3,500 a month. That's where we start. Moving on to the next agency, FPGrowth. They follow a very structured 10-step framework. What's notable is they build dedicated landing pages per keyword grouping, so the messaging on the page matches exactly what the person searched for. They also bundle RevOps with PPC, which is helpful if you're an early stage company that doesn't have CRM infrastructure set up yet. So FPGrowth is a good fit if you need the foundations built properly from scratch. Hey Digital. They're a SaaS only agency, which already puts them in a pretty small group. What stood out to us is their platform range. Beyond Google and LinkedIn, they run campaigns on Reddit, Quora, Product Hunt, Capterra, even Dribble. They also have a full creative studio in-house with a 48-hour turnaround on ad assets. If your audience is in niche communities and you want to go beyond the standard channels, they're a great choice. Based on our research, they start at about $6,500 a month. Now coming to the next agency, Go Fish Digital integrates PPC with SEO and digital PR through their proprietary Barracuda AI platform. Not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. What stood out to us is their CRM layer. They connect campaigns directly to HubSpot, Looker, and Domo, so you can trace the full path from click to close deal easily. This is a strong option for mid-market SaaS that needs PPC tightly connected to the reporting stack. They're also rated 5 on 5 on Clutch. Agency number 5, Powered by Search. They follow a bottom-of funnel first approach. Powered by Search starts by capturing high intent demand and only work upward after proving ROI at each layer. Their sweet spot is high ACV SaaS with long, complex sales cycles. They also bill agency fees separately from ad spend. No markup on your media budget. Retainers range somewhere from $6,000 to $20,000 a month depending on the tier, but this is based on our research. The next agency on our list is HawkSEM. They have a platform called Conversion IQ that unifies data with all your paid channels. It also unifies your data with CRM, analytics, all into one dashboard. It can surface insights like which low volume long tail keywords are driving closed deals and stuff like that. They also have a reclaim audience tool that captures emails from anonymous site visitors for remarketing with no setup fees, which is a lower risk entry point for many SaaS companies. Agency number 7 is Flying V Group. We found them interesting for their engagement flexibility. Alongside standard retainers, they offer pay-per-lead and profit-sharing models. They use single keyword ad groups for granular performance control, and they build conversion funnels in-house alongside the ad campaigns. They're a good fit for SMBs and growth stage companies that want their pricing tied to performance. Now, coming to SimpleTiger. SimpleTiger runs PPC and SEO as one unified system. Their paid conversion data feeds into their organic keyword strategy just like TripleDart, and SEO content performance lowers CPC on the paid side. It's a genuine feedback loop that they have. SimpleTiger has also built a proprietary AI algorithm for keyword clustering, specifically for SaaS. The 9th agency on our list is SpearGrowth. They intentionally cap their client roster at 12 to 18 accounts because each one gets deep strategic involvement instead of being spread thin. They're particularly strong at helping SaaS companies expand from APAC or MENA into US markets. SpearGrowth's framework is built around offline CRM conversion integration, which means your Google ad campaigns optimize based on what closes and not just what fills out a form. They're also rated 5 on 5 on Clutch. Now coming to the final player on our list. This is also one of the larger players in our list. Every paid media decision starts with a financial model built around LTV to CAC ratios and not just CPL or ROAS. Before even a dollar goes to ads, the team builds forecasts that tie campaigns to projected revenue. Directive also has Pulse, which is a proprietary competitive intelligence database, and they manually verify TAM lists account by account before targeting. This is a strong fit for enterprise B2B tech with significant budgets. So that was our list, but how do you choose between these, right? It comes down to 5 questions basically. What's your monthly ad budget? Is it under 10,000? If so, then you're looking at boutique agency. If it's over 50,000, you basically need enterprise ready partners. How long is your sales cycle? That is something that you need to consider as well. Do you need niche platforms, or is Google and LinkedIn enough for you? How mature is your attribution setup? And finally, what engagement model fits you? Match these answers to the agencies that we just covered and you have a much clearer shortlist. If any of these agencies caught your attention, I'd encourage you to book discovery calls with 2 or 3 of them and then compare. If you want to talk to our team at TripleDart about how we'd approach your specific situation, the link to reach out to us is in the description. Thanks for watching.